In 2000, Jennifer Lopez wore a green Versace dress to the Grammys that sparked such an online frenzy that they invented Google Images.
Like JLo's dress, our guest creates the kind of buzz that may one day inspire an inventor to create something called Google 2.0. Please welcome the incredibly talented Lauren Ashley Smith. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
so much. That's one of my favorite fun facts, the JLo Google Images.
It's
fun
really
fact, so I
good.
Did
appreciate
you
that.
watch JLo documentary?
Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is so famous, yet she thinks of herself as an underdog at all times.
That's admirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also you just described me.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that sounds like my friend.
Yeah.
That sounds like my friend
Whoops.
Aliya.
Fuck, marry, kill, likes, comment, share.
Okay.
We're all thinking it.
Yes,
all thinking-
we
I was
are
gonna say
thinking
that.
it. I'm going to kill Cher, not the singer.
Cher will live forever.
100%. I'm going to marry likes and fuck comments.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
You got it.
3 points.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can keep those.
Do you think plastic surgery is a good option for people who don't have good natural looks? Like
Well, for you
for people
guys,
who don't have natural looks.
no, I feel like for you guys, I would stay away from
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I see no issue. I feel like anybody who wants to get plastic surgery, go for it.
Except us.
Except you.
Except us.
Even if you want to.
Yeah, I wanted something, but
Yeah.
Just something.
Just
something done.
something
yeah.
like let it be a surprise.
Surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually.
Right?
That would be an interesting
Is
thing.
that
That's,
a
like, interesting.
game show?
Is that a
Kind
game
of.
show or is that community service?
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Is plastic surgery roulette community service
Yeah.
or reality
Wait,
competition
plastic
show?
surgery roulette sounds so good.
Film it
Yeah.
Film it.
Film it now.
Film it.
Film it.
Film it.
today.
At what age does a Daniel become a Danny?
5 or 6.
Wow.
Whoa.
Early.
Yes, that's young.
Yeah.
So you
What-
stop being a kid around 5 or 6.
You're an adult at 5.
What about
Yeah.
Dan?
Dan, I don't like. Dan is like a
Dan
scary
is
adult.
starting to piss me off.
Yeah,
quite
like
honestly.
Dan, like I don't like his attitude.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, my name's Dan.
It's like, okay, Dan.
Dan needs
I'm
to.
like, I'm mad.
Dan
at-
needs to.
Yes.
He needs to apologize.
Yeah.
Dan needs
But-
to apologize to all of us.
Yes. And he knows what
And
he
we'll
did.
Yeah, he
listen.
knows.
We'll listen. And we'll hear.
But we're not
Well,
listening.
we're not
No,
listening.
and we're not forgiving.
No. Has mental health declined due to increasing awareness of mental health?
Yes, it has. I think mental health is like the peak has passed for everybody. Like the day
Yeah,
you're born,
yeah.
your mental health is declining. Okay. And the older you get, the more aware you become of the concept of mental health. And then that sends you down a spiral kind of. It's like Chekhov's gun, basically, where it's like, well, now it's going to have to,
Go off.
Yeah. It's going to have to absolutely go off.
it's going to go
It's
off.
going to have to
Yeah.
go off. Yeah.
Eek. I have a question. Less than a year before John Wilkes Booth killed Abraham Lincoln, Booth's brother Edwin saved the life of Lincoln's eldest son. Mm-hmm. What's something you've done recently to help someone?
I try to be helpful to my sisters. So like I've like babysat my 2-year-old nephew, but that's more helping me because I like being
You like
around
him.
him.
If you're doing something that you like, you can't consider that helpful.
No,
It's like a
being
mentor
helpful.
friend thing.
Yeah, being
Right.
helpful. It's like has to hurt.
It's giving.
yeah,
Yeah.
has to hurt real bad.
That's beautiful.
I would say,
Yeah.
I mean, coming here doing this,
Huge help.
that's a huge help for us.
But I'm having fun.
Okay,
Also,
that's what I was looking
cancels
for.
it out.
That's what I was looking for.
She was
Oh my
fishing
god,
for
thank
that.
god. Sorry, I just got distracted by thinking of the concept of having multiple days within one dream. Does that happen?
And that
Has
scared me
happened?
just now when you said
That
that.
actually like
That scares me.
I got
gave me-
overwhelmed by concept.
That's
Yeah,
too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
What vacation should we make our personalities, do you think? And which one would you make your personality? Like if you right now...
I have certainly made going to Japan my personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll stand behind that. I feel like you guys could make like Santa Barbara your personality. Like I feel like you or like
Okay.
Solvang, like something like really chic California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could like really go all in on that.
Yeah.
It would be interesting for me as someone who's from California to make going to California my personality.
Yeah, I think it's.
Traveling.
I feel like it would be like really subversive.
It would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And
have
then
a,
we could
they have
be
a
like-
good zoo.
Right.
Making this going to the Santa Barbara Zoo
Your
my
personality?
personality. That's really
And I
That's
feel
good.
like that market's wide open. Like
Yeah.
I don't have any friends that I'm like, oh gosh, like there's a Santa Barbara Zoo person. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
could be my thing instead of plastic surgery.
yes.
For you, well, what is there about Santa Barbara? There's State Street.
What's that?
It's like
don't know.
the main street.
So I'm like, my personality is Main Street.
I think, yeah.
That's kind of fun.
That's kind of fun.
That's really good.
Oh, we got our personalities.
Yay!
I have a question. What's like a perspective that you have?
That's a really good question. I have many perspectives, to be honest, some of them conflicting.
Yeah.
Oh,
One perspective is like, if you get married, awesome for you, love that for you, congratulations. But there is definitely like a statute of limitations for when you can post your wedding pictures, and under no circumstances must you post them to celebrate someone else. So let's say, Kim, you were in my
honored.
wedding.
Wait, first of all, honored.
Honestly, thank you for
So
accepting.
honored. And
Love
thank you
it.
for
And
having me.
happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Yeah.
You almost
I'm
made
busy.
it.
I'm busy. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get married, all right, it's your birthday today.
Yes.
And I post a picture of me looking the best I've ever looked with you carrying my dress behind me, jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Never do that.
Can you post pictures too soon from the wedding?
No, I want to see them immediately.
of.
I want to
Day
see
of.
them, like, if I know you're getting married and it's hitting like 8 p.m. day of the wedding and there are no stories up, I'm mad.
Something's
Yeah.
wrong with your
Something's
marriage.
wrong.
Something
Yeah.
the marriage won't last.
Yeah. Like, what are you hiding from me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. You have a dog?
I have two.
Your dogs tomorrow gain the ability to speak.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you're telling them, like, do not talk about this?
I don't want to hear it from them about like moving. Like,
Yeah.
we used to live
Yeah.
in New York. I do feel like my dog is mad at me that I now live in LA. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
also don't want to hear about their families that I adopted them away from. You
Right.
understand?
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
hear about siblings, parents. Like, I'm talking the dog ones.
For me, mine does have an unbelievable amount of health issues.
Wow.
And it feels really mean, but I don't want to hear about that. I was like, come on. I don't want to hear about that.
You don't want to hear about the arthritis.
I don't want to hear about the arthritis.
God.
His early onset arthritis. I don't need to hear
I
about
don't
that.
need to hear about that.
No, I'll give him the meds. I'll give him the attention.
He needs to be a silent survivor.
Absolutely.
And he needs to keep that to himself.
What would you sacrifice to be successful? More successful.
I mean, I have sacrificed my mental health, so let's check
More
that
of that?
one off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely chip away at that. It's already like
First thing to
being,
go.
Yeah. It's already being peeled away. Like, let's keep
I hear
this
that.
up.
Yeah.
Just get that down to nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's whittle it down.
Nub.
Yeah, yeah.
Nub.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would do the exact same.
Yeah.
And I have started that already.
I love
Process. Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
more-
I think
time
this
for one more
last
question.
You forgot your ID at home. How are we getting into the club?
We're waiting.
Okay, I have a racing mind. I actually think about this all the time.
I knew
so
it.
it would be first picture, second FaceTime my mom, third reactivate my Facebook, show pictures of me from like 2006 as an
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
what would those
Yeah.
look like?
Really embarrassing. And a lot
Yeah.
of like high-waisted shirts
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
like a belt over it.
Yeah, but the bouncer doesn't care.
No, they don't. And
Yeah.
actually, that would be more evidence. Or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
me, like wearing like
Oh,
a tie
she's
as a belt.
good.
Yeah.
She's a millennial.
Yeah,
Let her
she's-
in.
yeah. And what about if it was me that forgot the ID and I'm wearing a dress that it's a little out of my comfort zone? So I'm on the street being like, I just want to get in the club, and you guys are having a good time in the club.
We're in.
Okay.
and I'm like, my ID.
At that point, we need to like basically go online and do like a trivia contest of like things from like the past 10 years that only an adult would know. Like, we're
Yeah.
going full
Yeah.
game show with it, and we're doing a point system, and we might even add another competitor just to prove that you are of age.
A younger person. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The younger person that's trying to sneak into the
Yes.
club.
And then that person got to go home.
And now we're doing the bouncer's job.
Yes. And
Great.
now
Oh, great.
women have to do
And
everything.
great. We wanted a
Great.
night out. Now we're doing work.
One night without working at the club.
Thanks,
That's all
Dan.
I'm asking
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
Jesus.
Thank you for teaching us everything that we know now.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
That's
Thank you
awesome.
for teaching me.
Oh.
Wow. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Lauren, it's been the coolest day of my life.
Yeah. Today's been absolutely beautiful. And thank you for being on Beautiful Questions.
Thank you for having me. It's been beautiful.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Promoting peace and nonviolence is essential in today's world. What is something that you have going on that you want to promote?
I want to promote my radio shows. Do I think of my dentist as my friend? Like, I think she's cool. Is she my friend? No.
Where do we land on community service?
I think community service is amazing. I don't need to hear about it.
Whew. Scared myself.
That's 6, 7, 8. Boop-ba-da-boop-dip-boop-ba-da-ba-doop. Boop-ba-da-boop-dip-boop-ba-doop. Boop-ba-da-boop-dip-boop-ba-da-ba-doop. Scrap-a-doop-doop-da-da-doop. Dancing and moving. Yeah. Dancing, moving. We never stop grooving.